Hello UPIKE viewers, welcome to the April edition of BearTV News, the last edition of the spring 2016 semester. I'm Buddy Forbes.
And I'm Joseph Holland. We're here to cover some of the most recent news around UPIKE.
In today's news, we'll be featuring stories on the Hillbilly Days, the UPIKE girls basketball team, the student musical Ordinary Days, and many more.
But for our first story of the day, the spring semester is winding down, and that means many UPIKE seniors are preparing for graduation. Our reporter has more.
It's that wonderful time of year once again, finals week. For one rather large set of students, however, it's even more stressful than normal. I'm referring, of course, to the soon-to-be graduating senior class. With the end of their undergraduate careers approaching quickly, some students are deciding what they will be doing with their lives post-UPIKE.
What I've learned the most while being at UPIKE is that you can't take time for granted. Take advantage of those small moments that you have. Spend it with friends. I know you have to do classwork and whatnot, but also, spend time with people you love, because if you don't, you're gonna hate college. I know you will. I'm going to be working at a place back home called Little Scholars Preschool, where it has ages from babies, newborn babies, all the way up to 10 years old. And I'm going to be working with 6 and up. I'm basically going to be assisting one of their head teachers there and, watching over these kids, teaching them about, math and reading and things like that, basically getting them prepared for, the school that they're already in, helping them out with homework and stuff. My advice for undergraduates now would be pick something you actually like doing. I know people change their majors a lot. Pick something you like doing. Don't pick something you think is going to give you a good job, or it's going to give you this or give you that. Choose something you actually want to do.
For BearTV News, I'm Christian Wright.
Graduation ceremonies will be held at the Expo Center on Saturday, May 14th. We here at BearTV News congratulate everyone that will be walking the stage that day.
This past weekend saw large crowds descend upon the city of Pikeville for the annual Hillbilly Days Festival. The festival is such a big event that UPIKE classes are canceled for 2 days. Our reporter, Zach Green, talked with a variety of UPIKE students to see how they were enjoying their days off at Hillbilly Days.
It's that time of the year again, with Hillbilly Days come and gone and finals quickly approaching. I caught up with a few students to see how they enjoyed their Hillbilly Days experience.
What I did at Hillbilly Days, I ate a lot of food. I had some gator on a stick, had 3 Polish sausages, some deep fried Oreos, deep fried Snickers. I guess my favorite part though was winning this pig.
My favorite part of Hillbilly Days, honestly, altogether was just the time I get to spend with my friends, and especially, not having school. So that was pretty cool.
My favorite part about Hillbilly Days would be the various shops and stores that they open up here on Hamley Boulevard. It's just a great coming together of the city of Pikeville, and everybody comes out for it, and they bring their kids, and it's just a great time for everybody.
Until next year, Hillbilly Days, I'm Zach Green, BearTV News.
Thank you, Zach, for the report. I know our students can't wait for Hillbilly Days to come back next year.
Up next, we have a story on the Film and App Media UPIKE. Art programs from guest reporter Blake Howard.
The Film and Media Arts program is relatively new here at the University of Pikeville, and it is growing in popularity. The Film and Media Arts program started in 2012. The program opens up students to many new possibilities to express themselves.
Well, I decided to do film and media arts here at UPIKE because, I wanted to choose the creative route. Not to say that science, biology, and business isn't creative, but I just want to do something that, they can bring a smile to someone's face.
I've done a lot of film editing with my basketball stuff, so kind of already had an interest in filming.
Along with the program, there is now annual events and even biannual events that the students can enter their films in. These events are open to all students on campus. The 2 biggest events are the University of Pikeville U-Parodies and the Film Festival. These events give away cash prizes to the filmmakers. The program gives students skill sets that can instantly get them a job in the growing film industry.
I'd say some of the skills that I've really liked and I've really learnt would be being able to put the film and the music together, being able to make sure everything flows very smoothly.
I'll probably try to get into local news stations around here.
One recent graduate of the program, Caleb No, has been nominated for the Kentucky Best Broadcasters Awards as Best Multimedia Reporter and Best Videographer. For more information on the Film and Media Arts program, be sure to contact Andrew Reed. I'm Blake Howard reporting for BearTV News.
For more information on film media art classes app, contact Andrew Reed. His email is andrewreed@upike.edu.
We now have a story for you that my co-anchor, Joseph Holland, covered earlier this month on the UPIKE Music Inspires concert.
The University of Pikeville presents Music Inspires, the musical event hosted by the choir from the University of Pikeville and the high school students from the surrounding area. Music Inspires is a way to give back to the Pikeville community, the University of Pikeville students, faculty, and staff. And earlier today, we got the chance to speak to a couple of students about Music Inspires and what their outcome was going to be like.
I expect that everybody will walk away appreciating music a little more in our schools, and hopefully we can get more support for it around this area, because there's not really a lot of support for it, and I think there should be, because it's a way of expression, it's a way of relating yourself to the world, sort of a universal language, and I think people will walk away from tonight feeling a little bit better about that. So.
Well, music, everybody can relate to music. It's the universal language because we can all understand it. And I think you can tell just by listening to the xylophone players or the snare drum. We can always tell what's going on in music. And it's not spoken, but we can feel it. And that, it's a way of expression. And expressing oneself is very, very good.
Sports and SGA events is not the only thing that can have UPIKE's attention. Music is the #1 thing in everybody's soul. This is Joseph Holland, and this is BearTV News.
Thank you, Pancho, for the story.
Next up, we have a story about how the Holler is helping out with a major event at the Expo Center.
April 27th, from 8:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., the Eastern Kentucky Exposition Center held the second annual Action Research Summit. The summit showcases learning innovation taking place across the Eastern Kentucky region as a direct result of the race to top district grant awarded to Kentucky Valley Educational Cooperative and 17 outstanding rural school districts supporting the Appalachian Renaissance Initiative. Participants will leave the summit with the knowledge and connections needed to advance bold innovations into the classroom and best practices and personalized learning. The summit serves as a catalyst for engineering and accelerating strategies to improve the quality of education for learners everywhere.
I work with Kentucky Valley Education Cooperative, the Appalachian Renaissance Initiative, and I'm the STEM lead. Okay, this is the Mobile Inquiry Learning Lab, or the MIL, as we like to call it. Well, here at the Expo, this is kind of our maiden voyage with the MIL. And what we've done is we've set it up so that it kind of is a makerspace today. And so we have bead coding and we have jiggy bots that students can make. And on the outside, we have lots of makerspace type of things.
This is Michael Lewis at the Eastern Kentucky Expo Center, signing off with BearTV News.
Thanks, buddy. If you are interested in finding out more about the Holler, visit theholler.org.
Recently, a lot of the various departments on campus have been honoring their most outstanding students through an awards night. Monday night, reporter Madison Varney had the opportunity to cover the awards program put on by the Humanities Division.
The UPIKE Humanities Department held a banquet Monday night in honor of their senior class. We were able to speak with Rob Music, the campus chaplain and instructor of religion, about how the religion program plays a part in the Humanities Department at the university.
Since the foundation of our school, religion has been a part of it, and actually most students feel that when they have the required Bible class and then another required religion class. So religion is really kind of the exploration of meaning, specifically around sacred scriptures, philosophy and values. That's why a part of our religion program is really the comparative stuff.
And this is their magazine, which I love. I read this.
Right now in this country, and I'd say especially the state, a lot of the political leaders think STEM, science, technology, that kind of thing. That's what you need, and you need that. But without a grounding in the liberal arts, you will lack a lot of the creative thinking that you also need in those fields. And so I really encourage people to take a look at these creative classes that involve literature, that involve art, because you will find that the skills you learn in those classes will translate very well into the business world and in developing new technologies as well.
That's what we celebrated tonight, was making ourselves better. Everyone, whether they won an award or not, will be walking out of this institution. Every graduate will walk out with an education. Nobody can take that away from them. And I think that's what we celebrated tonight.
If you're interested in joining any of the Arts and Humanities programs, please visit www.upike.edu for more information. This is Madison Varney reporting for BearTV News.
Thank you, Madison, for the report. If you're interested in taking a humanities elective for the summer or the fall, speak with your advisor now.
Earlier this month, UPIKE students put on a musical program called Ordinary Days. Guest reporter Maria Musgrave covered the story.
My name is Maria Musgrave, and we are here on the set of Ordinary Days, directed by Kim Willard, held in the Chrisman Auditorium, and we hope everybody comes out and enjoys the show.
The play takes place in New York City. Again, it's called Ordinary Days by Adam Guan. It's a musical, and it's kind of an unusual musical because it only has maybe 7 lines of spoken dialogue. The rest of it is just music straight on that tells the whole story.
Favorite places, which is when my character has his realization about him and the relationship he's in with her and how he can't figure out if their relationship is going to move anywhere. But really the entirety of the entire show is just such a beautiful storyline that it's really hard to pick one part. Like from opening to closing, it's just the being in it and the storyline of the entirety. It's really hard to pick one single scene that I could say is my favorite.
We see each person giving their own unique performance, making their characters come to life. It is clear they give it their all, and such amazing talent is shown through their acting and vocal abilities. It takes a lot of courage to stand up and perform in front of your peers and student body.
Really means a lot to us when everybody comes out to see these shows because we work really, really hard on them with the help of Jenny Wiley Theater.
This has been Maria Musgrave with BearTV News.
Thank you for the story, Maria. This isn't the only play we're covering in BearTV News this month.
Guest reporter Cody Sloan has a report on the play And Then There Were None.
The University of Pikeville's Theater Department Acting 2 class is putting on a spring performance of And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. Right now they are in the preliminary stages of productions and simply reading through the script.
I think it's going to be a really great production that will get a lot of students out hopefully to see it because it's a murder mystery. I think that makes it really interesting and fun.
The show is a thrilling murder mystery that will keep you guessing until the very end. The class consists of 11 different students who have all taken Acting 1 in the past. This semester, their final exam will be putting on this play.
I really love theater. I've been part of it for years, pretty much half my life. And now that we're offering a theater minor, I've jumped on it, and acting classes are a part of that.
They are set up to start blocking soon. Kimberly Willard, the professor and director of the class, as well as students, are excited about the upcoming show.
This show, actually, the reason it came down to this one, to be perfectly honest, is it had the exact right number of women and men to fit our class. I mean, that's truly it. There's not that many plays that have 8 guys and 3 women, but it worked out perfectly, and it's a murder mystery, and who doesn't like that?
The class will have their performance May 6th and 7th in Chrisman Auditorium in the Armington Science Building. They encourage everyone to come out and see the show. From BearTV News, I'm Cody Song, signing off.
Thank you, Cody, for the report. Remember to check out the play on May 6th and 7th in Armington.
All right, UPIKE Bears, it's now time for our sports update.
Hi, UPIKE Bears. I'm Caitlin Good.
And I'm Michael Lewis. We're here to bring you all the latest news on your favorite UPIKE sports teams.
For our top story today, the UPIKE girls basketball team recently made school history by making it to the Final Four of the NAIA tournament. Anchor Betty Forbes had the chance to cover this amazing story and interview senior player Kayla Day.
The University of Pikeville recently held a Fab 4 Fan Fest, giving the campus and community a chance to celebrate the women's basketball program and all of their achievements this season. The event, held in Booth Auditorium, celebrated the women's successful season and encouraged them to work hard in the post and preseasons.
From the beginning of this season, we started making history. We have the best start-off record of history of UPIKE women's basketball, and just from the start, we continued to, bring our determination and our hunger for the national tournament. Making it to the Final Four was just an awesome experience. I was so blessed to be a part of that.
We had several watch parties on campus for every game that they had. And we actually even turned a lab and 2 classrooms into places that the students could come and be a part of the women's basketball journey. This team is not settling for the success and being as part of the Fab Four. While it's a great experience, but they're looking to build on that. And so that's the best thing that I see within this team, and not only within this team, but with all of UPIKE students. We're a campus that doesn't settle. We like to rise above. We're on the mountains, so the sky's the limit.
For BearTV News, I'm Buddy Forbes.
Thanks, Buddy, for that coverage. The university is very proud of our Lady Bears, and we look forward to seeing how the team does next year. We miss Coach McNamee, but we congratulate her on recently accepting the head coaching position in Albany, New York.
Balancing schoolwork amongst other obligations in life can be difficult, especially when you're a student athlete and you have games that force you to miss class. Reporter Nasana Houndshaw got a chance to profile baseball player and FMA major Robert Rundle recently about his life as a student athlete.
The University of Pikeville is very well known for student athletes. With finals right around the corner, keeping students very busy, we were able to take a few moments to catch up with sophomore Robert Rundle. Robert is a double major in film and media and communication. Robert is also a member of the UPIKE baseball team, which makes him a perfect example of a student athlete.
It's really tough balancing schoolwork with baseball, especially during the season, of course. You have games every other day and you have to miss a lot of class. It's hard to catch up on everything, but we have free tutoring at the Alaro Library, which is awesome. And we take our homework with us on the bus or vans or whatever we have to do. And it's tough, especially with 2 majors, but I'm able to do it.
According to a recent study conducted on campus, Robert is among the 66% of students whom are also athletes at the University of Pikeville.
As you can see, the life of a student athlete can be both strenuous and rewarding. This is BearTV News, and I'm Nasana Houndshaw.
Thank you, Nasana. We also want to take this time to congratulate the UPIKE men's baseball team on a successful season this year. Head coach Jim Pitt was named Mid-South Conference Coach of the Year, and the team picked up 20 individual honors. The team's 24 wins this season are the most in any baseball season at UPIKE in 15 years, and are hosting St. Catherine in the best-of-3 opening round series to kick off their postseason.
It's great to see the baseball team have such success. Another team that is coming off the milestone is the men's football team, who had the opportunity to play for a conference championship this past season. Still riding high off of that achievement, last week we saw the football team return into action. The annual spring game, reporter Marvin Miles was there to cover the action, and he now brings us the report.
I'm Marvin Miles. I'm covering the UPIKE football spring game. The offense came out pretty strong at first, but in the end, the defense was too much to handle. They put their foot on the gas and show no signs of letting up. Now over to Jack Hopkins on some individual and team goals that he would like to set for next season.
I don't really have expectations, but as far as goals go, I'd love to win a conference championship. We came into last season ranked 2nd overall preseason. We had a good year. We lost a lot of close games, and we know we can beat anybody in our league. So I'd say winning the conference championship, getting a ring, going on to the playoffs, and maybe making some noise, getting our name on the map is really our expectations at this point.
All right, that wraps it up for this edition of BearTV News. Thanks a lot for joining us, everyone. We've had another great semester of news programs, and it's sad to close this chapter, but we look forward to the next one in fall 2016. I'm Buddy Forbes.
And I'm Joseph Holland. We'll see you next semester.
Go Bears!